Hello, my name's Shell. Welcome to week 9 of my Weight Watchers journey. I'm following the green plan, which means I get 30 points a day and 28 points a week. And this week I ate all of them, every last one, which I've done for the last couple of weeks. I've had a really good week. It's been great. I've been spreading out my points, my weekly points over the week rather than having them at the weekend. And all in all, although it's nice to save up the points and have a big splurge at the weekend, it's working much better for me to have them throughout the week so that I feel much more balanced and that every day is the same rather than having some days which feel like treat days and some days that feel like diet days. So it's really working well for me. I haven't got anything new to tell you about this week. We did try black-eyed beans for the first time this week. We've never tried those before. They were very nice. They were more of a kind of a meaty, crunchy type of bean than a soft one. So it was quite nice. It gave the meal a meaty feel. We cooked, it was the greens and Nigerian greens and beans from Robin Robertson's One Dish vegan book. And I did it using the Alexa, as I showed you last week, and it was worked out great having that in the kitchen. I could follow the recipe easily, and it was a very nice meal. Although I think next time it had a bag of kale in it, and I think next time I'd put a bag of cabbage in instead. I like kale, but I prefer sweetheart cabbage, so I think I would use that next time, but it was very nice. The only other new thing, I'm not going to really show you now, but this is something that we get every month. Not that you can really see it much anyway, but that's the size of the box. It's called the Vegan Box, and it's from a company called The Vegan Kind, vegankind.com. They've got a vegan supermarket, and each month they send this box out. I'm forgetting how much it costs now. It's about £12 or £13, and it's basically got promotion stuff in from vegan companies. So it's usually got some chocolate bars in, some crisps. Sometimes it's got non-edible stuff like candles and washing up, things to go in your clothes washing things, those little pods. But sometimes it's got drinks in, sometimes it's got deodorant, whatever. But it's usually mostly food. And so I thought what I'd do is unbox this on a separate video so that I can look up all the point values for the things that's in it. I don't know what's in here. There's a couple of bags of something, a couple of bars and a jar, so I'll do an unboxing of that over the weekend and show you what's in it and give you the proper price for it. But we found them very interesting, and they've given us the heads up to a lot of things that we didn't know existed. You get things cheaper, although it's about £12 or £13, you usually get about £15 to £20 worth of goods in there because the companies give them it a bit cheaper because they're hoping that once you've tried them you'll buy, of course, so it's advertising. And we have done, there's a lot of things in there in the past that we've tried once and then looked up and bought, so it's a good idea for them and it's a cheap way for us to get some goodies, and so we get it every month. We've been doing it for donkey's years now, must be about 10 years. And it's well worth doing if you like your snacks because it's mostly biscuits, cakes, chocolate bars with a few other healthy things thrown in. Well worth doing. Right, I had a really good class this week. I go on a Tuesday morning is my Weight Watchers class. I've got a lovely coach called Ian and his assistant Claire. Absolutely fabulous they are. I'm so pleased I found them the best coaches I've ever been to, because of course with Weight Watchers you can sift through 100 on it and pick out the one that suits you best, and these two are great, really nice. They're from Yorkshire and they're very nice people. But one of the ladies in our class, she lost this week £150. Imagine that, £150. She's a lovely lady, and so she was telling us that the way she did it was by breaking it down into small targets, which I agree with. It helps me enormously because I think if you've got quite a lot of weight to lose, it's not like, it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks just to shed a few pounds for a wedding or Christmas or whatever. You know, you're looking, your eventual goal is a long way off. It might be months, it might be years away, and it's too far, isn't it, to look and think, oh, where am I going to get there? So you've got to break it down into small targets, and that's what I've been doing, and I've got a lot of them coming up. When I was looking the other day, my first target is to lose 2 stones, which I would like to do by week 10. I'd love to have lost 2 stones in the first 10 weeks, but I need to lose 2 pounds to do that. So that would be at 11 stone 8, and then at 11 stone 7, of course, well, that's a half stone, so it's only another pound to reach another target. And then at 11 stone 3 is one of the biggest ones that I want to achieve, because at that weight I'll no longer be in the BMI obese category, I'll just be overweight at 11 stone 3. And then the next target, of course, will be 11 stone 2. I'll have lost 1.5 stones, and then 11 stone 1, I've lost 1.5 stones, and 11 stone will be 11 stone. So coming up over the next, hopefully the next month or few weeks, I've got a target every few pounds, which is absolutely fantastic. My next biggest target after that is to weigh less than my partner. I would love to weigh less than him, because he's a good bit slimmer than me, and I would love to weigh less than him. But I've got a way to go to do that, because he's 10 stone something, so. But I would love to weigh. I mean, should you weigh less than your partner? Especially when they're a lot taller than you. I think you should. So I'm looking forward to that. Right, the live weighing anyway, I shall get to it. Last time I weighed, I was 11 stone 10. And I'd love to be able to be 11 stone 8 to reach me 2 stone. I've got fingers crossed, but I'm not sure.
Hello.
Let her calibrate herself.
It's ready.
Okay, fingers crossed. Breathe in. Stand tall.
11 stones. 8.2 pounds.
8.2, there you go. So as I round up or down to the nearest one, that's 11 stone 8. So I've lost 2 stones in 9 weeks doing the green plan. I'm just so impressed with that. And it's been good as well. I've not been hungry.
Bye-bye.
Well, not overly hungry. Obviously there's been times where I've been thinking, oh, is it not an hour till tea time? But I've not been overly hungry. I've had treats. I do like chocolate. So I often have half a bar of chocolate at night, and Tuesdays is our junk food night. The rest of the week we eat quite healthy, but Tuesdays I usually have a big Kiev, McCain oven chips, mushy peas, ketchup, the lot. You know, really good, just a nice splash out meal. And it doesn't take me over my points very much. When I've had the rest of the food for the day, it takes me over about 2 to 3 points into my weeklies, which is really good. And then the other days we tend to eat quite healthy. We eat a lot of stews, a lot of like rice and curry and pasta, tomato sauce. But it's been great, it's been really good. So my next goal is to lose 1 pound to reach 11.5 stone. I'll be made up with that. I don't know whether that'll be next week or the week after. Sometimes I only lose half a pound, and other times I lose a couple of pounds. You can never tell. I don't try any harder on different weeks. So anyway, I'm going to leave you there, and hope everybody else has had a good week. Everyone seems to be doing well at the minute. I think it might be the springtime has made us all feel lively, and that summer's on the way. And you know, you've got to get ready to put your frocks on, or at least not have to go out in a cardigan or a coat like I usually do. So I'm going to say bye, and let me know in the comments below how you've been getting on. I'd love to know how everyone's doing. And hoping to hear from Annie how your leg is. I think you had the cast off this week. Well, I really hope it went well for you, and that you know that things will pick up for you now. But have a good week, everybody, and I shall speak to you next Friday, or beforehand if we do the unboxing of the Vegan Kind box. So take care, speak to you soon, bye.